shocking that 99% of wildfires are preventable and are due to human activity. I mean, if that doesn't, as good as s'mores are, we love them. If that doesn't make you pause and just check your surroundings first, I don't know what will.
I know there are really a lot of easy tips that you can keep in mind that can just very easily prevent any kind of wildfire from spreading. So it's really good to review those, and I definitely will be doing that in just a second. But just to show you how we're going into that dry season, here's a look back at September, what we saw during last month, since today is October 1st, and it was a little bit of a drier month. Just showing you again that we are heading into that dry fall season. Our first week of September, we had rain about every other day. We saw a little bit. Then Lexington went 2 full weeks, just a little over, with no rainfall at all. Very, very dry period that we had there. Then last week we did get quite a bit of rainfall towards the beginning of the week, but since the end of last week we haven't seen anything at all, and we're likely not going to. So we got 3.27 inches of rain. Compared to average, we were about 0.15 inches drier than normal. That's nothing too crazy, but definitely showing you we are feeling a little bit dry as we head into the month of October, and we're not looking at any kind of relief to come here in the next several days. So let's look at some tips. That fire hazard season starting today. Here's some brush fire safety tips in order to maybe avoid causing any of those. Make sure you adhere to any burn bans and warnings. If you want to have some sort of outdoor fire, a bonfire, campfire, maybe burning debris, check your county first. Check for any kind of burn bans or warnings. Very important to do so beforehand. Make sure you properly discard extinguished cigarettes. That's a very big one that can typically cause fires, whether you're in your backyard throwing it in the grass or throwing it out of a car. It can very easily ignite dry brush, and that can cause wildfires to spread. Keep your vehicles off of dry vegetation. That can cause that vegetation to ignite as well, and so can power tools that cause sparks. Avoid using those when we have these drier conditions. Outdoor burning is prohibited between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. like Angie said, within 150 feet of any woodland or brushland. Just keep that in mind. It's very, very important that we follow these safety tips and other safety tips as well. We'll continue to share those all throughout the dry season. We just want to keep, those fires from happening. So make sure that you use caution. Another way to show that we're feeling dry is the drought monitor. Towards the northwest, we are seeing the moderate conditions, some severe in a few areas. We really haven't seen much relief from the past couple of weeks. We do have dew points also showing us very dry, just not a lot of moisture in the atmosphere. We're not able to squeeze out any kind of good rainfall. We are seeing temperatures, though, starting off this morning, not too bad in those mid to upper 50s for us, feeling very mild heading out the door. You could run into a little bit of some fog in a few areas, especially mountain or river valleys. We do see there anywhere you have that red, down to half a mile of visibility, possibly even less. A few areas seeing maybe not quite so bad, Mount Vernon and Richmond at 3 miles of visibility. Just keep in mind if you run into that, slow it down just a tiny bit. Don't use those high beams. Futurecast, honestly, looking very boring for us over these next couple of days. Not necessarily going to be a bad thing, though. We will see maybe a little bit of cloud cover as we head into this afternoon, but it's not going to stop temperatures from reaching those 80s. Then that kind of just rinses and repeats for us on Thursday, where we see that chance for only a few clouds towards the afternoon. Temperatures still feeling quite warm, though, as we head throughout our day. Then we do it all again on Friday and heading into this weekend. Overall, looking like a really great time to head outside. Only thing you want to keep in mind is pollen. Not looking too crazy. We're at medium levels over these next several days, but still, fall allergy season has been kicking our butts, and it will continue to do so. So make sure that you keep taking that allergy medication. As we head into this weekend, we'll stay dry. It'll be a great weekend to get outside. Looking maybe for some unsettled weather towards the beginning of next week. But for now, we're staying calm and we're staying dry as we start off our October.